Hello, my name is Renée Guerrero, and I was born in Yuma, Arizona, and raised in California. My father passed away when I was 3 years old due to a car accident. My mother remarried right before I turned 5 and moved us to Lakewood, California. My mother had never lived anywhere else other than Yuma. So every holiday, vacation, funeral, birthday, wedding, we were packed up and went back home to Yuma. We lived in Lakewood until my 8th grade year. I attended St. Marie Goretti School in Long Beach, but played sports in Lakewood. Right before my freshman year, my family purchased income property in Bellflower, and we moved there. This was very devastating to a high school girl, having to move from Catholic school to public school and going to a school where I had no friends. Making new friends was not important to me. All my childhood friends were from Lakewood. This was very dramatic. During that time, if you completed all your requirements, you could graduate from high school early. So during my junior year, I completed all the minimum requirements and started Cerritos College my senior year. This is where my life began. I had my oldest son by the time I was 18 years old. Him and I grew up together. I was very independent and a very strong woman. Raising my son was no problem. I worked very hard and supported him for the next 9 years. I married my first husband in 1989. We had 2 beautiful children. Due to our differences, we parted ways, and I continued to raise my children and work very hard in pursuing my career. During this time, I had only completed my AA degree. My children and my career were my priority. I'm happy to say I am now married to my husband, Johnny. We've been married for 10 years, and although we don't have any children together, we've adopted our beautiful Sheba, an American Eskimo. We have 5 children together, 4 in-laws, and 8 beautiful grandchildren, ranging from the ages of 4 months to 20 years old. I am now continuing my education at the ripe old age of 84, 54. I'm attending Azusa Pacific University, pursuing my bachelor's degree in management. I would like to complete my degree in the next few years and earn the opportunity to become a campus president soon. I started my career at UEI College in 2012. I was hired as a business developer, where I was able to apply my experience in staffing to my job. Within 1 year, I was promoted to the director role of career services, and a year later earned a regional role. The company implemented some structural changes, and the regional role moved to 100% travel. This was not a good fit for my family and I. My husband had recently retired and moved to Ontario for me so that I could be close to work. I decided to take a step back from the regional role and continue my role as a director of career services in Ontario. They desperately needed some leadership. I was fortunate enough for the company to allow me to do so and to continue my role. I am still now the Director of Career Services in Ontario and have been here for 5 years. I've always loved helping people. I'm currently not active in any volunteer position. However, in the past, I have been a very strong advocate of volunteer. My resume for volunteer is a lot more fluid than my career role. I helped manage a company called Bellflower Tot Lot when my kids were in preschool for 4 years. I held every position from treasurer to vice president to secretary. When my kids played youth sports, I always volunteered and was on the board for baseball, football, and softball, and held every position as well, from athletic director to vice president to secretary and treasurer. Once my children graduated from high school, I took a break from the volunteer sector. I am now looking into my next adventure at Amy's Farms in Ontario. It's a beautiful working farm. I've already met with the head farmer and will be putting together a schedule in the near future. Growing up in Yuma, Arizona, I am very familiar with working on ranches and farms, and I love riding. I'm a country girl at heart. My faith is involved in everything I do. My work, my family, my social life. Because you and I both know, without God, we have nothing. Have a great day.